Hey boys, we are back with more Baldur's Gate 3. Still not done with that game until dawn. Just managed to figure out what the hell was going on in that game last night. I'm not sure if that convoluted story or my drinking or both made it confusing. Because there's like three things happening at the same time. Heck with this. Where are we at? We got attacked here by I think it was a absolute. I don't remember exactly. I was.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Hey, Disco. What am I most excited about? The new update, Warhammer 3 greenskins, of course. Greenskins. Just one on, boys. Hey, Bloodmaster. I'm always excited the most about the stuff that gets updated that we already had since the start of the game. That's more interesting. Not much excitement from Warhammer 3 stuff, to be honest. More interested about anything they update Warhammer 1 stuff, and then to Warhammer 2. Warhammer 3 is the least of my interest. Yeah, okay. Only forgot I need to play with microphone settings. Noticed some issue yesterday with how some things get registered, and too drunk to sort out yesterday. Gotta do it sometimes. Soon. Okay, just need to sort this thing around the keyboard. Where are we at? There's a lot of quests. We had a mission to confront the Elder Brain, which either has the option to control the Elder Brain or destroy the Elder Brain. Get Gorgeous Netherstone. That's the other main quest. That's the piece of what controls the what they use to control the Elder Brain. We only have one piece from Kedrick Torm. Gorgeous is the Bane's chosen. And Orus Netherstone, that's the Bal's chosen. You scout the city for clues to Orden's location. Murder Most Foul may be the place to start when tracking a ballast. Gather your allies. This one basically got updated over the Find a Cure. Look for powerful allies. Vol has been the most loyal ally. He little left the camp. Haven't seen Wall since... I don't even remember last time I seen him. I guess the last time we seen Wall was when he did the eye. When he gouged one of the eyes from Ilok. Yeah, that was the last time we seen Wall. So the main quest. Personal quest is to free Orpheus. Kitrak Voss wants to free him. I'm not sure what's gonna be happening with this, but Lysel being around and the party might make things very awkward. Because what happens if we go against it and Lysel just decides, you know, to switch sides in the middle of it? That will likely just be a suicide for me. I guess this will progress later on. These Orpheus, Kitrak Voss and the Githyanki warrior are all the same thing at this point. Grand Duke is infecting the city. Dribbles the clown. Sardo Circus is missing. Ringmaster Lucretius has to find him. Okay, that's why we are in the circus, and some things were happening in the circus as well. Night Song. We had contact with the Baldur's Gate. We're not in Baldur's Gate. We're just at just outside the city. We found a sharp lookout called Fair Droger. He revealed that the cloister is hidden in a place called the House of Grief in the lower city of Baldur's Gate. So, both Lysel's quest and this all three are connected for one thing. Pale Elf, that's the rich Kasdra's palace. We can now look for the other spawn that Astari mentioned before. We look for them in the taverns and flop houses of Worm's Crossing. That was a Ketri for me, and Jardam was okay. Not much can be expected. Circus of the Last Days. We entered this place from here, huh? So far here have been some interesting encounters.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Highwire Hilda.
This is terrible. The circus is supposed to be a safe place. For us performers at least.
These boots have seen everything. Very well.
Hello again, my vicious little warrior. Any luck finding dribbles?
Not yet.
I'd hurry if I were you. In this heat, things tend to go ripe rather quickly, if you catch my meaning.
We got a statue for 5k arm.
Stupid kitty beast! Looks me dead in the eyes while it takes a shit.
Why the hell they even have this these things allowed to be here? Iron fence and locked. Looks like it's leading to a graveyard.
Don't give me trouble now.
$21, easy.
Papa sells good things.
Popper says good. Popper says sells good things. I wonder if we can explore all of this area here. This is the area where we got attacked, right? Let's take a quick look. I don't remember much what happened last time here. Servers in this type of settings are always pretty cool. Ah, this is where the fight happened.
I thought you were part of the show at first, but that was real.
You started that fight. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. You're a monster.
What's up with that face and voice?
Tribbles? He can't be dead. He can't.
I guess these are patrons.
Do not cause trouble. Killing you would make me unhappy.
So these were doppelgangers. Doppelgangers are nasty things. Can be very dangerous doppelgangers, right? Oh, we also find some disguise kits here as well.
Oh, how could Madame Lucretius let this happen? And what are you doing here? Ad!
How could this happen? To Dribbles? To my home? Can't believe we had to rely on a stranger to save us. No offense.
The Circus of the Last Days has returned. See Dryads, Jinn, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
Please, enjoy the circus, which will never be the same without Dribbles.
You look a little shell-shocked. Worry not, it's nothing a little music can't fix.
Violence erupts here. My home. My refuge in this city of stone and steel. Your eyes, stirrer. There is pain, endless and deep, but also devotion, blazing like the sun. You're in love, are you not?
It's awkward in this group. I do love someone close to me, actually.
You are wise to admit it. When it comes to love, vulnerability is armor, truth a sword, and trust a shield. I pray you wield all three, Stira. Bring the one you love to me. I will look into your hearts and see if your love is eternal or doomed eternally.
My god. This could have had a potential for awkwardness here. Mintara, my dear, shall we show this dryad how it's done?
I know my heart, and yours, better than this creature ever will. But we can indulge it if you
Oh my
wish.
god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Close your eyes, little ones. Be still as
Eyes of darkness
stone to
here.
earth.
Yeah, Razil.
And remember to breathe. I see you. I see the bond between you. So tender, so fragile. But do you see it for yourselves?
You speak like she's on drugs.
Thara. A mask of ice hides a heart of pure fire. You do well to call her close. Listen. Think. What does the drow miss most about the Underdark?
I feel like this all makes sense. But I don't think we actually got this information from her. So this was a bit of strange options here. Does it ask us as the draw or her or about her? Top manager, she did tell me. Man, what the fuck am I supposed to know, man? When was this? I was drunk? It's gonna be a gamble here. I mean, I feel like I just want to pick 4 here. Can't go wrong with a 4. Wine and meat. Like, who doesn't care about wine and meat? Wine and steak. Everybody should care about wine and steak. When you enter the region of the kid, try to get into a camp. Oh man, I was drunk. I mean, then again, the last 4 days are a little bit foggy to me. It's like I don't remember anything really. feel like it has been just one long day. All four here makes sense to me. Three would be probably the least picked option. Second as well. So it's either between 1 or 4. She does seem like somebody who'd like good wine and a steak. I'm gonna click 4. Spiced flower wine and thinly sliced roti steak. And just had so much steak for breakfast today, but I could still go for more of this if it was in front of me. Okay, let's go with 4.
It is true.
Okay, lucky.
Surface food lacks flavor. House Bainray banquets were legendary.
Hear how your bond thrums with pleasure. Strong, vital, pulsing with affection. Many pass through our lives, their touch rippling across time. But who does Minthara admire the most?
Kind of looks like what was the character from DC? He looks exactly like that. I can played by Uma Thurman in the movies. Legendary draw hero Dries de Woerden. Is that famous? Poison Ivy, yeah, Poison Ivy. I would have heard about Dries being mentioned before, so I don't think it's number 1. That was one I would have definitely remembered this one. I don't think she admires nobody or the gods. Admiring the gods, man. Meh. I haven't heard about Drizzt. 2? I don't know. 2 might be 2. But you admire somebody, right? You don't admire nobody. Admire the most. I don't think it's 1 for sure. 4 is a mech answer. So it's 2 or 3. I think 3 makes more sense. We did impress to the point where she didn't kill us while she was absolute fanatic. We changed literally her way, pretty much, and we saved her life. And we had a wild night of sex with her, so it has to be 3.
Presumptuous, but not inaccurate. You have earned my companionship. That is no easy task.
That blooded hair looks hot.
The sweetest loves dance lightly on the tongue, but now we must dig deeper. into the most painful reaches of the spirit. Those with an icy facade hide their true selves well. But pain breaks us all in the end. What is the worst thing your love has ever done?
So it's not 4. 1, 2, or 3. They seem like 1 or 3 seem almost like trivial. She did speak of this experience when she was getting captured by the cult of the Absolute. She seemed to be having a lot of regrets about this one. Yeah, I'll go with 2. Let herself be captured by the cult of the Absolute, because they did bait her.
I do not know what weakness of mine allowed them to take me. That haunts me more than anything they did to me. You know my heart, and I am glad. You are the first.
How close you are. 2 hearts beating a perfect rhythm. But I know the truth. Only one face haunts your dreams each night. Close your eyes, sweetness, and she will come to you.
Look at it. Come crawling home, hands stained with the Bone Lord's soot. And you carry his stone. You waste time soft-soothing these flesh bags for the knife. I could end it now. But I'll be patient. Father will see us together again. He will see you bleed.
That's how I know a character is influenced by...
Orin is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
I knew when I knew that this guy was influenced by Baal, the Dark Urge. Almost like the first time when the character mentioned the father in that Dark Urge voiceover. I was like also very early in the game, and when that thing arrived, man, no, like it felt like Baal. Perfect assassin, man, shapeshifter. One moment. That was unexpected here, but the cities always have tricky stuff. You know, I have to keep them interesting. Yeah, exactly, Tom Edge. I think so too. You know, when the character mentions father, it has to be Baal, right? If you had any knowledge from before, it has to be Baal. So that basically all it tells you that it has to do something with Baal. When that Baldur appears, that pretty much just confirms it. Is the master allowed to test your bond?
Maybe I need more pockets.
Who's next?
She has 124 health. Clown hammer, it's a war hammer. Notice 7 lens critical hit, both target and target have a to succeed a wisdom saving throw or be affected by fits of laughter. +2. It's kinda the like the Tasha's the laughter thingy. Hey, King Roman, good morning. We got Mintara on 6-9. Nice.
Blackets will be done.
Yes?
I don't remember her having 18 constitution.
Proceeding.
Until Dawn hasn't been finished now. No, it's we might play tonight.
I've got a long road ahead.
But
They should all be running.
Get your shinies and treatles!
Baldur's Gate. Find Dribbles the Clown. This Lucretius is the leader of this company, huh? It's been intelligence.
You freed me from hunger's lust. Forgive me. I was close to killing you, killing everyone. I am ashamed.
What the hell is this? If anyone should feel ashamed, it's the circus. They were starving you.
The circus is my family. They rescued me when I was but a youngling. They did not starve me. The other did. He wore the face of Dribbles, or the scent of a stranger. He taunted me, waving bloodied rags under my nose. My mind was worn from the hunger. Thank you for calming me before I hurt my family.
This is the most rational beast we've seen so far. Looks like we did a nice thing for him. Looks like Heineken was locked in this cage. There's definitely a couple of locked areas here. Apparently it's not like a bad thing to go in there. Open hand temple.
What's inside?
It's like the same area.
Belfry. Bell ringers only past this point. Infirmary. Justice endures, even in suffering. Kitchen. Visitors kindly keep to common areas. Food will be served at meal times.
Looks like this might be a different place. Maybe some kind of hospital area. Let's go check the graveyard. Massive doors.
Let's see what this does.
Tombstone number 1.
Unknown child and her dog who stood watch over her grave. May they be reunited in Ilmater's grace. Millie Runbarrel, killed by the cult of the Absolute. May our martyred father shelter her. Alvin Muffle Fieldwick gave his fortune to the poor, died in the arms of friends. He will be missed. Brilgor fell to anger and rage, taking Father Lorgan with him. May Ilmater forgive him.
A Tressim? Never seen one in the flesh before.
Looks like we can communicate with it. Probably talk to it with a party around. And we get interesting comments. I guess this is what the graveyard is here. No damage because of the chest piece, right? All incoming damage reduced by 1.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
All incoming damage reduced by 2. Goes really well with the warding bond.
Intestines throb, blood whispers. Time to press ahead.
Investing in the area is some of the most interesting part of this game. Sometimes wonder why they created things in a certain way. Somebody left 3 biscuits on this grave.
Give it a shot.
Alvin Muffle Fieldwick gave his fortune to the poor, died in the arms of friends. He will be missed.
That was a Bethesda game, picking one of those biscuits, the rest were just filtered world.
B. Gardenson gave her life protecting fellow refugees. May the one who endures shelter her. Geshan Kirkaros built the open-hand temple, gave all in his name. We honor their life and legacy. Narlo Essie. Grief and illness laid ruin, yet her heart held only compassion. The broken god be with her.
Always room for more.
I didn't try with that cemetery in Act 2, but I'm guessing you can dig graves like in the first cemetery.
Mikkel Hornkiss gave all to the lepers, fell to the malady himself. He is a beacon to us all. Dominic Sonny lost himself to addiction, but found peace in Ilmater.
Nothing interesting buried here. Nothing but dirt.
Alvin Muffle Fieldwick, Millie Runbarrel, killed by the cult of the Absolute. May our martyred father shelter her.
I guess it's a little bit different. This one has been disturbed. Brilgor.
Brilgor fell to anger and rage, taking Father Lorgan with him. May Ilmater forgive him.
Scroll of Conjure Minor Elemental. You think somebody would be here, like a person taking care of this stuff? Maybe Dribbles is not in this place, but somewhere in the city. We do have investigate the circus there.
Clown Man is dead. Oh well. Want a treato?
I found a dead thread in your note. What's this about a hand? Callus? That's a little callous.
Why? I die, you die, we all die. Big Wolf. Have a treato. It'll make it better.
Found a dead thread in your note. What's this about a hand?
I found it by the Clown Man's tent. Fought a rat for it and everything's. It's a one-of-a-kind hand with artisanal bite marks. It's worth lots.
You have an option to buy for 10,000 gold. You will give me that hand, or I will grind you beneath my heel, you insufferable gnat. Gnat.
Oh, of course. anything for a most beautiful and fancy drow person. Here, Papa hopes you like it. Shortly.
You can't eat a biscuit, man. Fucking hell, can't eat biscuit in real life, can't eat biscuit in games. Life sucks. Sever a hand with a ring on a finger. The ring was smelled with a grinding face on the hand. Smelted with a grinding face. Popper writing in all caps lock, huh? We got dribble severed hand.
I am not buttering you up. Get your shinies and treatos! You are the very best at what you do. I promise. Every sale.
I have something to ask.
Oh, Dribbles. My wife is heartbroken. Those two would chat from dawn until dusk. Such friends they were. But I'm sure a sizable contribution from an adventurer such as yourself would cheer her up. Oh, you shall be thrilled and delighted. I know it.
He does have my 5,000 gold. And what we got? A limp dick statue out of it. Persuasion is at plus 13. And it doesn't look like it's worth with this merchant. It doesn't have anything really. But we won that 5,000 back though.
Nothing caught your eye? I shan't tell my wife. She'd be most upset. Oh, darling, don't forget that Dragonborn's on.
Hey, Kibesnature, good morning. Starion kind of has things in Baldur's Gate as well. do. Bard is jack of all trades, Arthur. It's kind of a thief as well. Excellent scimitar was a +1 scimitar. This one has actually an interesting attack. It's a cleave. Huh. Was a part of the game where we had really a lot going on, so we sent everything to the camp chest. I don't think we're gonna find a use for this anymore. This is a really expensive item. Belonged to Torm. It was a big heavy armor. There's enough stuff to sell. Everybody's heavily encumbered.
Oh, it's been an... Ah, the adventurer return. Oh, you shall be thrilled and delighted.
This guy is not worth increasing attitude because we're not gonna be buying anything from him. At this point, it seems it costs 4,000 gold to get it to 100 with the merchant. We paid him 5,000 for a statue in the camp. There's a lot of stuff here. Bunch of horseradish is worth 10 gold. Damn. We used to have a really clear inventory until that part with the Moonrise Towers. Was this a bronze goblet? Ringmail armors. They do have veils. I miss it's a lower and heavy armor. What are these scimitars? Dark Justice, how plate is also expensive. Yeah, I see. We can only get 5,860. This thing's 123 gold. What the hell? It's some kind of like a firework thing. Why are these things worth 23 gold? There's something off about that. Now, yeah, it's showing weird numbers. This is more fitting. You can beg my money. 5860. Your speech has increased. Now you're a real merchant, Boney. Have fun selling this crap.
Nothing caught your eye? I shan't tell my wife. She'd be most upset.
Wait till she hears that you bought a bunch of shit for 5,000 gold.
That drow's nose was as crooked as...
What's this wood from the tribunal? RuneScape.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
My darling.
What's next, I wonder?
Still carrying way too much crap. They're all wares here. Punch drunk bastard.
Assume nothing.
Still carrying this Caravan Strongbox. Oh my god, I just put things inside but it's locked! What the hell? How is it impossible? Those are scrolls of resurrection. We don't even have the quest for this anymore, right? Or do we still have the quest for this? I was going through the quest earlier and I just remembered it's like, no, I don't have my quest anymore. I guess it's still active. No, we haven't killed Zentara. We joined the Zentarian, but the quest has disappeared. And it says here, we joined the Zentarian, Zarus needs us to bring the shipment to Baldur's Gate. But we have not delivered it and it's still in our inventory. There should be like a what do you call it, like confirmation that you're putting something in the chest. Good thing I didn't put potions of speed in there. This seems like this quest is complete.
Have a lot on my mind.
I was planning to carry the chest, but the quest is gone, and now I put stuff in it. I'm gonna open it after all.
Blackets will be done.
I'm ready. Whatever
Why is she carrying so much?
Assume nothing.
My faith protects me.
This thing is heavy, the broken pike.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Yeah, they're not bandits, they're mercenaries. They're like mercenaries. We actually joined them to do this job, but the quest disappeared, so it's strange. It's almost like they haven't put much thought into it. But it's supposed to be a quest item, not a container. Boom. We see it in you, the thirst, the art, the passion. The trail of cold-blooded murder you have left in your track needs only the finishing touches to grant you a place among his favored. But it requires something truly magnificent. A circus has appeared, boasting a collection of misfits and ragtags, but more importantly a stage. Now comes the performance of your lifetime, and when the curtain falls, the tribunal will be watching.
I wonder what the next move is.
Firebolt is now 3 D10,
Can't give up now.
I am listening.
This thing was behind because we were just sending her to camp.
What to do?
Yeah, this should be fine.
Fresh orders?
It does look cool.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
There can be no respite.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
You need my expertise.
Let's get on with it.
So 3 legendary items I found so far. I think 1 or 2 might have also been found as well. I might have missed, like the one that's possibly crafted. It's so much water. We should probably sell half of it.
Never a dull moment.
Just sorting some of this stuff here. Face painting kit. Okay, that's a little bit better sorted now. I have arrows outside. This is a misty step. It's a solid item. Mine doesn't do anything after I activate it.
Blackets will be done.
Okay, things sorted, almost up to date. How's this chest?
Mind never quite
quest didn't appear for this. But we were supposed to deliver this to Baldur's Gate.
A couple turns should do it.
Ventium. Next time I level up and get the ability check again.
Father, they will die for you.
A flask that can hold friends and foes, likely to make the former the latter. What the fuck, man? How did all this food end up in there? Roast pork. One iron flask. Inspect.
Decorated with a grinning face, this cold iron flask is sealed with a brass stopper.
Investigate the flask. All shit on. But still got enough.
Disguised among the decorative elements, you notice a familiar arcane engraving. This is a powerful magical item, capable of trapping and holding a creature. The sealed stopper suggests it is inhabited.
Interesting. So I guess we can throw this on something to capture something. You look, you're the hottest draw on this side of Atlantic I've ever seen. Look like somebody didn't get any during the weekend. So why is this very rare, but this one just uncommon? Maybe they assigned by like this by mistake. Like all these slaying arrows are very rare, but the fiend's one is uncommon. And they're all very rare. It's expensive and rare. This one is been assigned to a low rarity, I guess. Yeah, but maybe because the fiends are so rare. Yeah, the slaying ones are all double damage, but depending on what creature. Mm-hmm. Wait, and these things definitely are up over time. This one is the most expensive bag, 17,000 golden scrolls.
Our enemies still draw breath.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
She can still carry some.
Eager for battle.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Oh, action, not reaction.
Let's get going.
There is work to do.
Eager for battle.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who are you?
Brilgor.
How did you die?
Pierced. Once. Paralyzed.
Who killed you?
Dwarf. Red clothes. Stranger.
I'm a dwarf in red clothes. How did you die?
Tunnels. Beneath. Temple. Hidden from sight.
Where do I find these tunnels?
Concealed buttons. Lorgan opened for me.
Lorgan?
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
By speaking with the dead, we learned that the dwarf clad in red killed both Father Lorgan and Brilgor. It looks like we started a quest on the second stage of progression without even finding the quest in the first place. Progressed it without updating it for how we actually found it.
Brilgor fell to anger and rage, taking Father Lorgan with him. May Ilmater forgive him.
This is why this one was showing like you could dig, so I guess just clicking yourself would be a clue enough. Well, now we have a quest for murders. Definitely change of pace compared to what was happening to this point before we got to this place.
Hello again, my vicious little warrior. Any luck finding Dribbles?
We actually found Dribbles, or parts of him at least.
Oh dear. Dribbles' flesh is near torn asunder. Poor thing was most certainly alive when he was hacked up. Well, that just means this treasure hunt is all the more challenging. Toddle on, darling. There's more of Dribbles to find.
Yeah, it looks like a what do you call it? Drag queen?
We once anchored the Fairy Queen's court during a misjudged performance in the Feywild. Your city scares me more than she did.
City always attracts the best crowds.
The, attack is nothing to worry about. Madame Lucretius has everything under control. Enjoy the circus.
Nice lipstick.
Miss Silvertongue says there is nothing to worry about, so there isn't. Carry on.
The genie has interesting stuff around him.
Ha! How did the despicable cheetah enjoy her vacation?
Had a lots of fun actually, thanks.
Akabi is delighted you enjoyed it, repugnant mortal. Begone! Akabi is sick of you!
Man, imagine bartering with this thing, man. It would definitely be a task.
Scummy ball bag, move! My gots to clean!
It's kind of like a dwarf in red, right?
Triples is supposed to be nice. Why did he do that? I don't like this. I don't like him.
I have no idea what in the hell's happened back there, but I know me and my kid are standing because of you. Thank you.
Hmm. I think with the clown is no longer gonna show you on this place. What to do with a severed hand? We accidentally started the Temple Mers as well by exploring. like we're missing something here. I mean, if this one was have any help, maybe we would have gotten a clue from her.
Let's see.
Except from the cherished hollows, the amiable art of necromancy. It is a lonely, lonely world for a young woman in the modern culture of necromancy. She chafes against the shibboleth. Who needs necromancy? What could such a gross thing possibly be for? These questions are very valid. I hope my answer satisfies. A necromancy is a social magic. Have a zombie, Mr. Nascent Owens, under my troll. Now he remembers up to nothing of his past life. He only knows this new one I've gotten him. He derives a large amount of pleasure from, say, getting me tea, administering a stinky but relaxing back rub, or eating the brains of my enemies. The spiritual implications are pretty profound here, right? It is a husk imbued with purpose, given a direction, made useful in the most economic sense, and happy in metaphysical sense. So who needs necromancy? We who demand a chance to challenge the whole dead thing because we are weird and lonely and we like having friends as much as anyone. The Rot. There is no talk with a dead thing.
The corpse remains silent.
I need a quick word.
Do not cause trouble. Killing you would make me unhappy.
The adjacent area building to this one is an open-hand temple. There's been a murder. We all decided a quest by finding the corpse in the grave.
They're damn near chomping at the bit. What's the plan?
Refugees traveling.
I heard what you did about Dribbles. He was a good egg. Thank you for making sure no one else got hurt.
2 bystanders got killed.
Blood in the circus without Benji. Aww.
Prodding them while they were trying to work. Refugees for hire.
I should arrest you all for gross negligence.
I'll come on patrol with you later.
So you got a chance. Your mother will kill me.
Let the kid come. He wants to teach them refugees a lesson, right?
Right. Baldur's Gate is for Baldurians.
How many red caps have we fixed on supplies? So long.
Best stick to the refugee camp, outsider. Where you belong.
Great. Another bloody outsider.
Hey, Gravy.
You lot are coming out of the walls, aren't you?
I'm not supposed
Yoo-hoo.
to talk to outsiders.
Oh my god.
Outsiders.
Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
There might have been actually a smith here, huh?
The absolute
Welcome, adventurer. I take it you're new to Rivington. No doubt you came here to choose from my fine selection of weapons. Yes, I seem to have it all. Clubs, swords, maces, bows, cutting and gutting galore. Why don't we see if we can find the perfect weapon for you?
So long as it comes with a very generous discount.
My weapons are a bargain at any price. I provide a personalized service for my customers to make sure the weapon I choose is the perfect fit. Tell me, how do you like to kill?
Depends who am I killing and how much they piss me off.
Oh, good answer. Killing is so much more satisfying when you really mean it. And when you kill someone, what do you feel?
We just met this guy and we have such conversation already. I guess number 2 is for our local paladin boys. Why do you need to know this?
Call it professional curiosity. Now tell me, how does killing make you feel?
Powerful, untouchable, unstoppable.
Good answer. To kill is the closest thing to knowing the power of the gods themselves. One more question, if you'll humor me. Do you think you could turn your weapon on those closest to you?
What does it mean by 5? Could I already have? So this Smith doesn't know that he's talking about what do you call it? A ball follower, a ball, somebody hunted by ball. Closest to you, but Karlak was just some random person on the streets. Maybe maybe the game thinks about that bard that appeared out of nowhere and got immediately killed. It means when we try to kill Shadowheart. Could I? I already have.
Then you know how beautiful betrayal tastes on the tongue. Delicious.
I see how you slither closer, belly dragging in the filth. Father is laughing at you. Weak and soft and broken. Oh, sweet sibling. The world has dulled you. Or maybe I poked your mind matter too sharply. Do not worry, Slaughterkin. My blades are still sharp and sweet. They will greet you soon enough.
Why is
He's toying with me?
Why is she so hot?
You! Try attacking me when my back isn't turned, you bloody coward.
You were attacked by a doppelganger. She was impersonating me.
Is that so? You've got some evil twin running round whacking people round the back of the head. I'll tell you now, you'll be seeing bloody double when I'm done with you.
This guy has a funny voice. I think it's like the first time I see a medicine option in the chat, in the dialogue. Hallucinations, irrational anger, these are symptoms of a serious head injury. I need to roll a 20, goddamn man. Okay.
Well, you're not wrong. Feels like my brain's been drawn on the anvil. I need a bloody drink. Go on, clear off. We've seen enough of your face today. What do you want now?
I want to trade.
And go down to the bloody shop. I've got work to do.
don't have... Makes another 10 day on the road.
There's a trapped hatch here, huh?
If you see this sign, that means you are too close to Gildro Angliron. His work must not be interrupted.
Ah, there's a shop.
Hi! Welcome to the Circus in General. Drive carefully, the weapons are sharp.
Flaming Fist. Please speak to Blaze Portier to avail of a special discount in thanks for your service. Welcome to the Rivington General, home to crafts by the illustrious Gildro Angliron. Speak to his assistant only, as Gildro is super busy.
Flyer advertising the Rivington General. You dream the forge, the greatest ironcraft in Rivington, brought to you by Master Blacksmith Gildro Angliron. Experience for yourself the raw strength of Gildro's forge, where molten iron is transformed into timeless creations of breathtaking skill and durability. Buy today and be the enemy of friend and foe alike.
Hi! Want a blade? Or a bow? Or a dagger? Or maybe a spear is more your thing? You look like you know how to use a spear. By spear. What'd you say, huh?
What the hell's this name? Exicap Exic. I wanna pay just to hear her name. I can't help myself.
What do you remember?
Tone down the excitement, will you? You're giving me a headache.
Sorry. I just get so excited doing the best job ever.
They work for the guild. Give them a piece of your mind and pieces of your body will be washing up in Grey Harbor tomorrow.
Really? Customer service is your idea of the best job ever?
Yeah. I get to talk to people all day and work for the best damn smith in all of Rivington, Gildro Angliron. He's a living legend. Do you know he's won Best Smith in Rivington 7 years in a row? And he says that if I move enough stock, I might even get to have a go on the anvil.
Man, can you imagine still being this excited at life? Must be her first year of her job. Quite the little arse licker, aren't you?
It's Gildro Angliron, for God's sakes. If you knew how good he was, trust me, you'd feel exactly the same way.
Let's see if I can help boost your sales figure. Show me what you got.
Oh, yay!
Jesus. A brass dragonborn. Bones by garb. Very rare clothing. You gain 15 temporary hit points whenever you rage. Skeleton endurance. Reduce all in combination by 2. Whenever it is struck by melee attack, the target takes 3 piercing damage. Dancing Breeze, a +2 glaive with finesse. As a virulent attack. Once per short rest. Work pick +1, spear +1, longbow +1, light hammer +1. Yes, Boggle. Ambusher. Short sword +1. Gain +1 bonus to initiative rolls and advantage on perception ability checks. In combat, you deal an additional +1 to 6 necrotic damage against creatures that haven't taken a turn yet. That seems pretty solid. Smoke powder arrow. Looks like a grenade. So many arrows. Elven chain. You're considered proficient in this armor while wearing it. Looks pretty. Elven Shield. The wearer has a +2 bonus to initiative rolls and advantage on dexterity saving throws. Hey, Adrian. 17 AC medium armor. Plate +1. Yeah, looks glorious. It is force conduit. There's 2,000 gold. And a lot of arrows. 76% discount. Elf. This one is a beastling. Undead sling. You can definitely buy this smoke powder arrow. A trader will be unhappy about this offer. The level to do the other deals at this point seems super unrealistic. It's almost pointless to even exist anymore. Seemed like it made a little bit sense on some of those early cards, but it seems like all of them are. This is just an afterthought system. I don't even remember using some of these. I have a bunch of stuff in the camp to get rid of. I cleared almost half of it. In the jungle I found this trident. No. I didn't look that much, just it would look like dangerous to stay just left. I almost cleared the crop. What is this? Ice bite robe. Current inventory looks much clearer now. The simple toxin seems rather pointless because they have better toxins. We're not even using better ones. It's gonna be good against some bad stuff. It's almost kind of like in that legendary resilience thing that some enemies have. Need to put this one on the board. She doesn't even have that much money for it. Jag kan göra det.
Want more? Want less? Wanna sell? Wanna buy? You know where I am. Bye!
These enthusiastic people are the worst.
Papers to enter the city. I could pawn my ring.
This whole situation.
More arrows.
Ignorance breeds madness.
I don't like it that the Argonians are using. I mean, the Dracoins are just using like regular people voices.
Do we have a target?
They did much better with this in Elder Scrolls.
A long way to go still.
Eager for battle.
Nothing hurts anymore.
Action, not reaction.
He's also carrying a lot of stuff.
Awaiting orders.
Keep it together.
Our enemies are everywhere.
Yeah, what do we have here? Basic poison. Bloodlust.
No one back home will ever believe this.
I'll find one big merchant here.
Anything.
You have my word. They were big.
Can't slow down.
They were angry. If you're looking to enter the city, hope your pockets are loaded. Bastards are charging a fortune.
Fortune, better be like 2,000. And not 200.
Coppers left to eat. Bet you heard Baldur's Gate was safe, right? Well, it's a bloody lie. They've banned refugees from the city as if we're the problem.
You can't get in trouble for sneaking into places as a kid, right? Just wondering.
You didn't even fight back. This rumor net's going mad. Thieves, murderers, monsters. The hell's breaking loose.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
If you're after a job, Neverwinter is on the lookout for adventurers. That's where we're headed.
You look like you need to clean off the road dirt. Almost as much as I do. No good inns with hot water and a tub on this side of the crossing, though.
If you are in the market for potions, I highly recommend the Velveteen Elixir. I've not been this well stocked since Waterdeep.
Seems like has a problem.
Are we fixed on supplies? Sound off.
I ain't looking to make friends or enemies. Go bother someone else.
Stupid enough. Remind them that this is our city.
Sun was blocked, and I didn't see him on the right other side. I think we were loaded to do more of this.
When's it gonna stop?
Zog said to leave, so we're leaving. End of story.
Let's see what's up this with murder.
Guild robbers are usually decent enough folk. They take your gold, but they leave your ribs intact.
Yeah, well.
Don't wander around Rivington alone, all right? My husband did and got mugged and beaten for his trouble.
Lots of day out there.
It's run or sit on my ass praying. And the gods don't give a damn about us.
Would everyone please stop going on about the Absolute's army? Lord Gortash is going to sort it all out. You'll see.
This one is dressed like a prostitute, but doesn't offer any services.
So do it. Why don't we talk about...
The Absolute army is on our doorstep. You want to live? Get out of here before it's too late.
I'd feel sorry for a flock of pigeons.
Anything of use?
Before I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint.
What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in? A few days in a jail cell? At least we'd have a bed.
Worst that can happen is one of those steel watchers stamping us into the dirt. I'm not scared of the authorities. But it would be stupid to pick a fight with the fists. Right?
Ever wanted to meet the most cowardly dragonborn in the realms? I fell for the blockhead.
They just say something that's not for the interaction with them.
We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right papers.
You promised to get us inside the city. You said you'd do whatever it takes.
Another quake. What's going on?
It's the Elder Brain. There's something happening to it.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
What was perception? What did perception find? You guys seen what the perception found? Nothing seems. Aha, there's a key. Sword Coast Courier's key.
The circus of the last days has returned. See Dryads, Jin, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
Ah, are you trying to get into the city? Got a minute to tell me about your experience at the gate today?
No comment.
Uh-huh. I see you don't trust journalists. Can't say I blame you. I'm not here to catch you out. I'm covering the closure of the gates for the Baldur's Mouth Gazette. My editor sent me. He wants some fluff piece about the heroic Steel Watch keeping the mob at bay. Whether or not that's the truth or not.
No comment. Not listening at all. Goodbye.
Sir, you need to stay clear.
I think I actually seen that other group maybe on the other side as well. Look at this thing, man. It's holding the sword a little bit low.
Let us talk to him. Please, if you could just...
We have the Duke's full support. For the good of the people.
Fascinating.
Our.
This leads down.
Readers will be outraged.
Down to the river.
Stelmane is dead. This does not bode well.
Sword Coast Couriers.
Citizens only.
There must be something. Swearing.
If you're looking for Ilmater's charity, you're out of luck. They've turned their backs on us, like everyone else.
The priests will open the temple up again. You will see. They're good people, holy people. If you won't help us, at least let the
Temple worship suspended until further notice. The faithful endure.
The crying one weeps today. Our father Lorgan is dead. Murdered.
People die every day.
But few as good as Father Lorgan. I don't want to talk. My heart is in mourning.
And why is she standing at the door?
More outsiders in, and more Baldurians die. Duke Stelmane, Father Lorcan, it's no coincidence.
We have faith here, Bill. Faith in people, no matter where they're from.
Who had more faith than Father Lorcan? How did that work out?
Brother Bill. And he's an elf. I'm gonna go make a coffee, boys. In a bit. We're back. So I think the quest for this killing didn't start in the normal way, because we found a clue about it before starting the quest. So I'm wondering where this quest would have started. I guess in this place. We also had a clue about to look for Orin, the Ball character, around a murder. Is there any victim more fitting than one who would forgive his own murderer? I feel like it's kind of funny with the second one in our face. let's go with the second one. Is there any victim more fitting than one who would forgive his own murderer?
Exactly. Lorgan let a killer into our temple due to his misguided compassion. His faith got him murdered.
Bill, I beg you, be quiet. Even sinners receive Ilmater's grace, and Father Lorgan knew that. We don't pick and choose who we aid.
This dwarf is buff. Hey there, bro. And the person who they accused, I don't think even he even killed him, because I think on the gravestone it hinted that he might have been the killer. Father Lorgan had been pickier, he might have still been alive.
Father Lorgan instructed us to welcome everyone. That was his edict. That is Ilmater's edict.
All I'm saying is we'd be a lot better off without murderous refugees roaming the...
Enough, Bill. I'm sorry you had to witness our squabbling. Our temple is open to you. Walk well.
So there, bro, I was walking outside today. I kind of make some connections about that game, the Until Dawn. I did play it very drunk 2 days, but yesterday I made connections. You know, those miners, they were not malnourished. They were literally eating somebody down there, and that's how they invoke the Wendigo curse, right? So there might be like almost a dozen Wendigos or bodies for him to possess. But what was confusing me in that game, like really confusing me, that I could not even make connection until it was revealed because I was too drunk. When we arrived at the cabin and there was no power, everything was dark, like it's been abandoned or something. But the Josh guy was planning a revenge on the group. They wanted to terrify them. So that one was interfering with the Wendigo situation. So this was hell of a confusing, me being drunk. And to make matters worse, it's the guy with the flamethrower in the mix. But after thinking about it for a while, things started making sense. It's a rough game to go into real drunk. Like what the fuck is going on? So this is the quest we're investing right now. It's called Solve the Open Hand Temple Murders. So I've immediately gotten this step here, and we skipped how this quest was acquired the normal way. But we know where to go to proceed. Some sort of paralytic poison or he died. We should keep looking for evidence.
Salve all suffering by allowing his faithful to suffer the most.
May Ilmater guide your footfalls, stranger.
Ilmater is the incarnation of compassion. He's like the god of Red Cross, something. Tried for children. The slide read for younger worshippers opens on the following adage. I know that word. On the first day, Tyr saw the world's injustice, his eyes were blind. On the second day, Thorm was slain and returned to serve the truth. On the third day, Ilmater wept for all that came before and all that was to come. The whole protection future the Still Watch. The age of the Still Watch approaches. The immutable logic and impeccable judgment of complex machinery will pass law without fault and without hesitation. Yeah, sounds like a good system. Why must we risk the lives of those brave enough to accept the mantle of city guard in the fray with common thugs? Moreover, why must we risk the liberty of citizens at the mercy of the vice and caprice of others who take this medal for ill? We're no longer, as a Still Watch, out mountains take to the streets. The only way a system like this could work, like what the robots would do this, if there's another system that tracks everything you do and it reports to them. Without a second system reinforcing the robots, you always need some cunning in the I guess law enforcement. Because these things will have no cunning without having the access to everything. Make the right decisions.
I have all the evidence I need.
You don't even have the murder weapon.
Not for us to decide who deserves Ilmater's grace.
Baldur's Mouth, issue 80.
I still can't believe anyone would murder Father Logan.
There's enough blood to make a believer out of anyone.
That Ilmater's grace. Must you be so insensitive?
Armies of the Absolute massing around Moonlight Stars, but it's the left, there's nothing there, not there anymore.
You're wrong about Father Logan's killer.
Enough, Yanis. I don't teach you how to pray, so don't teach me.
On the matter of soups and starvation. Employ Rector Yanis, Father Lorgan, to restore your temple's most wonderful soup kitchen to our encampment. The precious baby loved the aptly named meat slop you last served, even if other ungrateful souls have here turned up their noses. I can only sacrifice my own meager rations in his name for so long. Yours faithfully, Fortuna Dibs.
I still can't believe anyone would murder Father Logan.
There's enough blood to make a believer out of anyone.
That Ilmater's grace. Must you be so insensitive?
Sarawak Ankev, a study in suffering. A transcription of sermon given in Baldur's Gate. Bal can teach us about suffering. Please hold your gas, patient flock. I assure you there is a point to this unorthodox subject matter. I'm sure you heard the gathering rumors about the recently deposed Grand Duke-elect Sarawak Ankev. They are true. He engineered the sickness within our nation's iron. He slaughtered Duke Elton, and yes, he nearly set Baldur's Gate and Amn into a full-throated war against each other. All this for one whose name you should know with fear, but nary speak. Bal. A murder most complete. This is why our work is important, the noble tormented. Suffering must be balanced, alleviated. We must bear its lashings on our shoulders when we can. For if we do not, our Lord on the Rex enemies will press upon it and allow its way to tip and crush the world as we know it into bloody pulp. These are the stakes, my suffering lambs. This is the road our backs must bear.
Father Logan's killer.
Enough, Yanis. I don't teach you how to pray, so don't teach me how to investigate.
Valeria is investigating. What the hell is this thing? A holy font? Bobbing like corks in the earnest, busy muddle puddle of their lives, holy fonts are sweet-natured little pachyderms who often serve as helpers to good aligned deities. It's a 19 wisdom. It's a lightweight elephant-looking creature.
Anyone would murder Father Logan.
There's enough blood to make a believer out of anyone.
That you made us grace.
Colfax Compendium of Consecrated Creatures. Almatri bookmarking this charmingly alliterative tome brings attention to one particular page. The Holophant, the most mild-mannered mastodon. It is rare to find the reader a creature of such benevolent countenance as the noble Holophant. The only wrinkle with the fine beast I have found is upon its leathery hide. On topic on the vertical skins, other angelic forms in Mount Celestia are gigantic, or so mayhaps the skin will tighten when the Holophant gorgeous celestial size. This but errant wandering. Whilst conversing with one of their breed, Lulu, I learned that the Holophant averts its wounds from mortal vice at all costs and has an indefatigably buoyant and cheery view of the mortal planes. I did not bring myself to quash these imaginings of a realm, and only hope we one day rise to the creature's conception of our kind. Well, actually a card in Magic, the Lulu. I was like wondering, like, what the hell is this? But you know, it looks like now it makes sense. It's an elephant angel.
Enough, Yanis. I don't teach you how to pray, so don't teach me how to investigate.
It looks like for flickering strategies.
You don't even have the murder weapon.
Bouncing.
Details.
I still can't believe anyone would murder Father Logan.
There's enough blood to make a believer out of anyone.
That Ilmater's grace. Must you be so insensitive?
Infirmary. Justice endures, even in suffering.
The mono white clan players, it's not made for mono white. It has a choose a background option. You can have a background as a second commander, so it's unlikely it's gonna be mono white. It's gonna be with another color, possibly blue. But there's already one with better flicker strategy, I think.
I have all the evidence I need.
You don't even have the murder weapon.
Details.
Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister
Really, a
Yanis.
pipe and a head and a monocle? Jesus. Stigmar smite me down.
Little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater.
Yeah, the mono white angels are really popular, Carnage Empire. I've seen several people play with what's her name? What's your commander name? Giara? Yeah, Giara. Giara is a really strong commander and pretty straightforward strategy and strong. And white has almost all kind of strategies, right? This is why if Gyara's on the table, kill. She comes back, kill. She comes back, kill. Destroy, exile. Apology accepted.
Thank you. I wouldn't normally speak so harshly, but these are rather unique circumstances. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our High Priest, Father Lorgan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder, and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target.
One White Angels is very straightforward, simple, and that's what makes it fun. I was collecting cards at some point to make that deck. But I ended up scrapping it. Although it felt like the 5 decks at a time were enough. I'm back to 4 decks now, though I scrapped the Ooze deck. This is where you start this quest. Yeah, I started with 1 deck, mono black, Sheldred Apocalypse. I just played like strong cards all around. I'm a big fan of mono black. And my brother wanted to try Commander, so I made him Azorius Elminster, which has control, removal options, extra turns, and like 3 wins out of nowhere. That was the second deck I made. I have also a lot of fun with that deck, although people don't like when I play that deck. And another deck that I really enjoyed, so also I have the most fun with, is the Simic Cascade with Timothy. That one is the most fun. That was also my favorite. Although I enjoy playing Sheldred a lot as well. So having mono black with Sheldred and Simic Cascade with Timothy all that gives me a lot of variety. Sometimes Elminster and Timothy can play out similarly. And the 4th deck I made with some more creature stuff with Jeskai Aragorn. Blood Draven. That was my 5th deck. The 4th one was the Toski with Ooze against Slime against Humanity, but that deck was just I don't know. It was fun at times, but it was a rather weak deck. You just have 1 play and it gets old fast. Man, interaction is very important in a game with 4 players. As long as the threat assessment is assigned accordingly. Sometimes somebody can have a powerful deck that literally has just like one move with the commander and just goes crazy, and everybody's removing that commander, and the player gets irritated because of it. But what do they expect if they play such a commander? They have to accept, you know, if they play a stuff like this, that if people have interaction against it, they'll go against it. Interaction is critical, you know, because if you don't have enough interaction in the deck, you won't be able to draw answer solutions to other people's strategies, and they will just the games will end because nobody can do anything about that play. Sometimes the swings happen, and sometimes just one player is getting away with it. My favorite thing is like I see this one of these new players who got into like realize ramp was like a big deal, and then by turn 3 has 7 mana, and then he plays something big that would just literally explode in our faces next turn, and somebody immediately removes it. The guy was butthurt for the rest of the evening because of that. Like 7 mana on turn 3 wasn't good enough. And the problem is he just had that one play all in, and everything that happened after was like playing some dorks and lands and didn't draw anything to follow up with that. End up having like 15 mana or so in a few turns and nothing to do with it. And he was just like, oh man, if only my guy I played on turn 3 survived, you guys would have seen power of my deck or something like that. Black exists, white exists, blue exists. Green is probably the strongest to splash with. Every deck does something else. One thing is heading on the strategies. You know, you might not dislike some of the strategies, but you have to accept that, you know, it's a game where you play against other players. You're not playing with yourself. And you will not be allowed to play powerful cards and, you know, get away with it if table has something to do, you know, to answer it. A game that reminds me of this, you know, like everybody always hates on Children, the Apocalypse, because, you know, you draw the cards, you lose life. And in Commander, people, you know, like to draw cards, but, you know, nobody, you know, likes to lose life. But, you know, it's just part of the game, just the clock. Even if they lose half their life on card draw, it's still not even close to finish. So they always seem like to put a Children on a really high threat level or something. I had one game where I put everybody to like 5 life, including myself. And the guy who literally did nothing the entire game got to his turn, he cast 2 cards and won the game. And the other 3 were so focused on dealing with the Children that totally ignored what that guy had. So it's kind of like sometimes a mind game. The Sheldred will not win on her own. You need the table going your way as well. Especially if they're battling among each other, you know. Lava Axe in Commander? Come on, Karn Senpai. I haven't seen anybody cast Lava Axe in Commander. I did see lightning bolts though. I mean, Agneta, it's a free for all, and you fight against the table while trying to execute some new strategies, and you have to interact with threats. This is called threat assessment, you know. Sometimes people have terrible threat assessment and they complain about, you know, somebody else deck being too powerful. Well, that can happen, but it's usually just bad threat assessment. Like one time, a guy is use a counter spell to counter my Sheldred, which literally would do nothing because everybody was already at high life, and then the guy won on literally the next play. He got rid of his entire deck and played one card that just made him win the game. And if he didn't count the guy before didn't count the Sheldred on the same turn, we had to stop that interaction. Sometimes when there is literally no threat for anybody trying to prevent somebody from doing something, it's the worst thing to do. It is my personal mission to win one time with a Lava Axe. I mean, I don't think you're gonna win with Lava Axe, Karn Senpai, because you have to get in a situation where you're 1 versus 1 and the guy has to be on 5 health. But you might finish off somebody with a Lava Axe, I can see that. Or you should maybe create a game deck like Izzet deck that copies spells, and you can like copy Lava Axe with a big play, and then you might actually win with Lava Axe. Okay, so this is where the murder quest begins. Don't be disrespectful. Killing is a form of worship. I guess it is true. Izzet deck's a lot of fun, Karn Senpai, a lot of fun. But they also could be more advanced to play. Because, you know, sometimes you make a play and then you see like, oh shit, I could done this better. Definitely for more experienced players. I mean, it's a Baal. Baal worshippers kill people, among some others. What should we even click here, guys? I don't know. I'm gonna click 4. 5 seems like pretty straightforward. There's some other questions as well. I don't think some of our companions will be happy with this, but I don't think anybody should be unhappy with this. So basically, it's talking about this Agneta is talking about this card. It's an old burn card. It's also pricey these days, mana-wise. So it's a Lava Axe, a sorcery for 5, 4 and a red. Lava Axe deals 5 damage to target player or planeswalker. So it could be a finisher in a 1 versus 1 match. Running 1 or 2 copies of this in a burn deck. When a commander with 4 players, this is a really weak card. Catch! I win. Wonder if Lava Axe had any special versions. Oh, I like this one. I guess there was a promo of this was a might have been a special one. It's like a big burn card because you have 20 life in 1-1. I might check some arena in the future, you know, Agneta. Just might happen. Don't be disrespectful. Killing is a form of worship.
Not for any god worthy of the name. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've a temple to run, and a high priest to replace. Yes? Can I help you?
I'll leave you be.
May Ilmater guide your footfall.
We only have a step forward there. We don't have to do talk with her.
Kitchen. Visitors kindly keep to common areas. Food will be served at meal times.
It is not for us to decide who deserves Ilmater's grace.
Why not? We are his adherents. Who would know if not us?
To claim to know the Lord's will is blasphemy.
Blasphemy.
We interpret scripture and teachings, but we know nothing.
A lot of reading material here. Open hand temple. Orderville Matari service. A mass book used by the Broken Gods congregation during regular services. There is a lot of hymns about self-logging scattered throughout the tome. Soups of the Realm by Brother Donick. A selection of soups have been outlined in the sticky, often spattered pages of the missive. Dipping soup. Potato chowder. Okay, here. A most loyal Jewish sensation. For the eyes of Father Sormel of the Open Hand Temple only. Today, roughshod group of adventure souls happened upon my little patch of 5-1 bridge, so I naturally espoused the benefits of our shattered saint onto them. Can you conceive of what they'd said to me, Arch-Sufferer, after I had warned them of evils of the most perverted of magics? This group of degenerates claimed to house sorcerers. Sorcerers? They would not heed my warnings about this degenerate magic. Nor would they cast off all earthly belongings and join our flock. The feeling in the pit of my stomach as they cast pitying eyes across my pathetic form. Drot, what exquisite holy suffering. The suffering masses. To solve a scar or stitch a broken seam of skin is simple, but a curative for the soul, for the malaise of suffering that sits betwixt one's ears and in one's heart, that is a harder balm to apply. We fatally tormented the most practice listening most intently, in hope that the act of spilling sorrow from stuttering mouths is itself soothing. We must learn which words to speak in fetid silence and when to speak them, but most of all, when to let tranquil reflection be.
Why not? We are his adherents. Who would know if not us?
To claim to know the Lord's will is blasphemy. We interpret scripture and teachings, but we know nothing.
A new blossoming, bloodletting and sanguine arcana. Pen on official House of Broken God parchment by revered mistress of the house, Lush Bear Katrine.
Against Father Lorgan. I've nothing against Father Lorgan.
Be on your guard, mind faithful, for speculation and heretical wandering has spread amongst the broken flock in recent times. If you are offered blood transference, report to your temple rector immediately. It shall not heal you, it shall not deliver you. To suffer truly, in the name of our Lord on the rack, your own blood must endure. Apparently there is something under the temple, huh? Brother Donick.
I've said all I have to say already. Now I just want to pack up my kitchen and leave.
You should probably clean up the massive blood trail before you go.
I'm not touching it. Not with a mop 10 yards long. That's Father Lorgan's blood.
You think of anyone who'd kill Lorgan?
Some folk didn't like how he looked after the refugees. But I don't think they'd kill him for it. At least, I hope they wouldn't. That's a scary thought.
Cornet wooden hatch. Light! It burns!
That's curious.
Scroll of Seeming. Disguise up to 4 members of your adventuring party. Expensive magic. And a ruby. Rubin. It's a big kitchen for only one person to work here. This leads to the roof, huh? It's a kind of creature on the roof. Burnished necklace. Strange such a big tower would not have proper stairs. Man, that fly by Mintara was spooky. Come on, Shirohara, you can do it! Jump, girl!
I hope this is important. For your sake.
My faith will guide me.
She can't jump this high.
This way.
It's definitely different than before what's happening so far. It's like nice change. Nice change. We might actually get to actual Baldur's Gate here instead of Divinity 3. Or more Divinity 3.
Where am I? What's going on?
No time to waste.
What's her boots? Concentration, huh?
Must lug my guts through this hell.
Now that she's up, will she be able to fall?
Alright, what now? Never wanted the easy path.
Exploration experience. Press him.
Meow.
Meow.
You notice the Tressum guards a shiny ring and stack of letters at its feet.
From the look of those... what are you doing here, Kiri?
Kitty? How vulgar. You can call me... Actually, it's better if you don't call me at all. That'll be all, thank you.
From the look of those letters, one might guess you've been eating carrier pigeons.
One needn't guess. Pigeon meat is my second favorite.
Must be chicken, his favorite then. If pigeon is your second favorite, what's your first?
Beholder. But it's exceedingly rare to come by. But let's not get bogged down in semantics. I believe you were just leaving, weren't you? Ta!
There's a much better aviary across town if you have already picked over the choice cuts here. Damn, it's not that easy to deceive, huh? But I guess we have to roll one to fail.
Another aviary, you say? Well, that does sound quite interesting. The brood here is getting a little thin. Perhaps while I'm seeking out this new feast hall, I'll pay a few visits around town. I might have sussed some interesting items I'd rather like to get my paws upon. If I find anything interesting, I might even be willing to barter. Might. Ta-ra. Away.
Got him. Oh, the ring, he taking the ring with him, huh? More letters. Anonymous letter. Lengthy letter from Baldurian patriarch to an unknown correspondent describes in uncertain terms how both parties could profit from a war. Letter about taxes. Concerned citizen tries to clarify his economic situation so that they are taxed accordingly. It's a nightmare of epic proportion that would make an accountant cry. Hey, Parik. Yoo-hoo. Postmastership and inquiry. For the special and direct attention of Roa Munglov only. Look, Ra, you citizens have always been consummate professionals to me. I don't understand why the walk-in's rest cell is so useless. I was supposed to receive several items from them a few days ago, but have heard absolutely nothing. Could you put out some fillers? Zaris doesn't answer my correspondence anymore. Donzo. Okay.
No time to dally. This way.
Action, not reaction.
Minus 10 HP? What the fuck?
I can do better. I must. If not over.
This was the infirmary. That's a massive infirmary. Encyclopedia Apotheca by Sander Toyer. Can actually speak with his corpse, huh? I guess that Oliphant didn't have the speak with the dead.
What ails you? Marsh fever? Feather lung? Be quick, I've not got all day.
I am undergoing delayed elated metamorphosis.
You'd interrupt me for something like that? Just rub a bit of aloe on. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a dead high priest to see to.
Who's the priest?
Father Lorgan. You've not heard?
Who?
One of the refugees killed him. Cruelly, too. They cut off his hand, sawed right through the bone. I found a paralytic poison on one of his wounds. Logan was alive while they took the hand. He just couldn't scream. It's sick. We give them everything, and all we get is nothing but a good man to bury.
They cut off the hand of the clown as well. Grinding face.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who killed you?
Dwarf, dressed in red.
That's literally me in my night clothes. Why did he kill you?
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
What were you doing when you died?
Hiding Brilgor from fists.
Where did you hide him?
Took him to the tunnel with the rest. Oh, fool, fool.
Where were you attacked?
Tunnels from the cellar. Refuge.
The spell's
Nothing
power
within
wanes.
already.
You can ask no more questions.
Nobody comments on the necromancy.
Here goes nothing.
Easy furnitures. I guess stuff like this could be discovered with perception. Father Lorgan. This record, penned by Rector Yanis, consolidates various sermons of Father Lorgan, High Priest of the Open Hand Temple. Do not, brethren, mistake the wonders of a gathered society for the decrease of those atop it. It is the duty of a faithful tormented. It is your duty to know when this decrease beget unjust suffering. It is not an easy duty. It is a duty that will scar your hands from carrying it as well as it well should. You must at all times recall a central fact: to suffer is not holy. To suffer is a consequence of holy duty made practice. Ilmater does not enjoy his pain, my friends. He endures it because it is just. Our own pain is an acceptable price to pay, but it's not a good in itself. Some may ask of you, if you are loved by your God, why does he allow you to suffer? Why does he allow anyone to suffer? The question is strong rhetoric, but has an answer. And one cannot be healed without first being hurt. One cannot truly know joy without knowing its absence. But to live a life full of absence, full of suffering, would be to know only one thing: We enact balance in the name of the Lord on the wreck, for it is right and it is just. I guess they want to tell more about this place and the Ilmater stuff. Well, this text reads in a way where you're literally easily forgotten moments later. Unless it's something on the subject matter. It's strange, the bonfire and the candles are all lit during the day, and the weather seems to be fine as well. This is definitely a big building. Ornate wooden hatch. I love underground areas. Oh man, onions! Love me some onions. Does anybody hate onions and avoids them? I've heard of a person or two who were a little repelled by onions and garlic. Almost like they have like a bad reaction to the sulfur compounds in it. Big, bright and unbalanced, this red is water deep in a bottle. I also heard of people who are really repelled by, you know, like pickled stuff. You know, like pickled cucumbers, you know, the pickles or the bell peppers.
What's in here?
This looks like totally safe to eat. More candles and stuff above hay piles. Yeah, my nephew My nephew eats onions, like you know, fresh onions, you know, like with salt or vinegar or whatever. But he doesn't like the fried onions or onion rings, whatever they're called. I had the onion rings at the Burger King last week, and they were not good. Kind of strange, because their fries are excellent, but their onion rings not good. Like some meh. Supplies. What is this murder house? I did hear a trap sound.
Don't mind if I do.
Oh, look at a cult place here. All these have like similar values. Shit music. Tree of Rest. Rotten banana. Hastily scrolled in slightly damp plea of rest, requests to be freed of ill-matter service for the duration of 10 days as the bride mourns Father Lorgan. Rights up for the passing. A book of Ilmatar that writes this page on the turning is particularly dog-eared. There will come many a time, O worshipful tormented, that you will have a comfort of faithless unfortunate as they pass from this life to the next, perhaps even more distastefully. You may be faced with the dying acolyte of a wretched god, keen to shirk the blasted afterlife awaiting them. The Lord on the rack grants us a great many powers, but altering the moral velocity of a soul is one we cannot shift on the deathbed. If one has lived a life of sin, their soul is bound for a sinful place, no matter their final protestations. However, it would do much more harm than good to tell them this. Ilmater does not forbid the speaking of untruth, no matter how polite society deems the act. If it would spare the dying wretch some suffering as they pass, tell them the weeping God awaits them with his balmic embrace. Make them believe, whatever torment their soul bears in the realms beyond, remembers not their body, so spare them at least this final passing moment from hardship. The Weary Volume 1, Father Lorgan. Collection of Father Lorgan's writings on despondency. Perhaps the hardest suffering to ale is that which dulls, but does not pang. Weariness sits deep within one's soul, but it casts its miring net across the surface, dampening all errant thoughts and feelings in its wake. Malaise of this sort can rot the heart, if left to fester, but must be extricated carefully. Above all else, the weary soul knows itself better than you can. Do not condescend, do not assume, do not impose, simply avail yourself as a tool to the weary. Let them know you can be used however they might need. Okay. How does the camping look like here? God damn, man, I know I got this thing here. This is like a good AFK spot. We'll save here, boys. Gotta do something. Also get something to eat. When I get back, probably we'll try to finish until dawn. We'll see ya in a bit, while bit.